Hey everybody, it's James again. We're still continuing work on our carriage for our y-axis disaster. Anyways, in the last video I was rounding off these two corners, and now what we're going to do is we're going to continue this radius cut around to the inside and stop it. So it'll just be pretty much a little horseshoe cut, and just round it off around the V-groove bearing there. So that's what we're going to do now. We got the program set up. We got a different wizard for this arc than I used for the last one. This is one by the Newfangled Solutions, and it's much easier to deal with. The other one you couldn't really control the start and stop point. It was basically for radiusing corners, I believe, which was all I could seem to manage to get it to do. And all I could get it to do both corners of this was to flip my workpiece over, and once I set my workpiece, I'd like to keep it where it is and run a program around that. And anyways, I didn't look enough at all that was available and stopped at the first one I saw and used it. So now we're going to go ahead and set this up to cut. I was just looking at this, got me to thinking with this wheel in here. Let me set it back up here real quick. I need my other hand. This radius cut's going to be about 2 inches in from the end. And of course, so you can see at the end of the ruler right there, that's where that arch is going to come back around. I could have made it tighter, and I might come back and do that later. You know, weight is definitely an issue. I don't want to have to put a larger stepper motor on my Z-axis. It might end up being necessary. Last night we also drilled out the mounting holes for our V-groove track. It'll mount on the 1/2x2. Might be too close there, but so that one's drilled, and the other one is sitting over here in the drill press. Don't know if you can see it or not, but it's rigged up in a little jig. I threw together last night just to do quick holes. So I'll finish that up, and still not sure what size coil roll I'm going to use yet. Don't know if I can get it in 2.5 inch dimensions, which would give me 3 1/4 overall, which would be, I think, ideal for the support that I could use here and not sacrifice any of the area I have up underneath here. In the future, I want to be able to set 4-inch tubing up here across the table and cut it. Just stack a whole bunch of pieces up here and cut them, roll them, cut them again. And anyways, that's one reason I have to be careful about what I do here, so I don't lose that 4 3/4 inches of travel that I have here now. I want to make sure I still have that same clearance when I rebuild this. So we're going to start this program and go ahead and run it. We'll be over here and turn on the air. I know you guys love that. I know at one time on one of my videos I said I was using 10 pounds or something like that, but I think it's more like about 2.5 now is what I've started using. It's it doesn't take a lot. I've cut for hours straight doing surfacing and gone back when it was finished. I mean, directly when it was finished, and I could hold the bit. It wasn't so hot that it would burn me or anything, but you can see the race that we have here now, and we're gonna hope that it meshes in right with the existing one. Let's see what happens. We had to slow it down 20 inches a minute on that radius, and I got to thinking about what it's going to be doing in that groove here shortly, and there won't be enough room in there to pick the chips out. So we don't want to have a burr develop on our bit, so we're going to keep it wet, keep it cool, keep it going. I'm not going to make y'all suffer through the 40 minutes or whatever time it's going to take to cut this. My setup was pretty close. Looks like I missed it by about 3 or 4 thousandths. Got that little tiny shoulder there that's having to cut all the way around the edge now. showed you much of the UC100. This takes the place of the printer port pins configuration and output. Well guys, this is what I'm working on tonight. Looks like we're right about halfway. Well, there you have it, guys. Y'all go to bed. I'm going to stay up and work. I'll have more for you on the next video. Have a great evening. Like my videos. Subscribe to my channel. Ask questions. Love you guys. Later.